it's your YouTube Grandma, ready for Chapter 2, the Sharingness of God. Now I know sharingness is not a real word, but generosity just didn't get it. Sharingness was a word I made up because it had to show how powerful it is that God would share his power with us, how huge that is. So here we go. We join them again in their next meeting sometime later. Adonai started. I've been thinking maybe it would be a good idea for me to become one of the angels just to show them that we are not holding anything back from them. I felt something that concerned me the last time I talked with Lucifer. Nothing yet, really, but I can see where his thinking could take him. He was asking me what it was like to create, and while I shared with him and he was right with me, I picked up a different feeling than normal, like he wanted to be me. What's your feedback? It would no doubt show more of love-supportive attitude, said Abba, but what are you thinking? I could share Lucifer's workload of sharing our plans and activities, and it would give me more time to be with him. We get on really well. I would enjoy it, and I think it would help him. I would still visit the worlds only as an angel. It would have to be very clear that you are still God and as well as an angel. Ruach's deep voice was heavy with meaning, so that it isn't confusing to the universe. Lucifer is an archangel. I'll become Michael the archangel, and like God, will be in my name. It won't change me, and we will still have the same relationship. That is very giving of you. Let's talk to him about it and see how he responds, said Abba, since you would still be his commander. And so they talked to Lucifer, who felt very close to Adonai and was excited to have his help. He remembered the few times they had composed music together. He had felt pure rapture, expanded, like he became somehow more himself. He felt honored and humbled at the same time. So it was agreed that Adonai would become Michael. All the angels were called to a special convocation, which was streamed to all the worlds. At this unique, huge assembly, Abba did a superb job of explaining that this transformation was another demonstration of love and its nature of giving. Adonai would become Michael, the archangel, because he wanted to identify more closely with the angels who lived in the garden of the gods and were their messengers and ambassadors to all the other worlds. Michael would be fully God and fully angel. And we joined the gods in their next council. How is it going as Michael, Adonai? Do you want us to call you Michael too? Asked Ruach playfully, but seriously. Is that asking too much? Teased the new archangel. I like this new name and arrangement. I'm glad I did it. You make a really good-looking angel. How is it getting used to wings? Thanks, Michael grinned. The wings are good now, but they did feel different at first. Have you liked the music lately? Your arrangements together have been superb, responded Ruach. Yes, beyond anything we've heard yet. Perfectly thrilling, added Abba. Michael continued. Lucifer didn't fully understand about the law of sin and death, how the choice to separate from love, even to think thoughts against love, makes a difference in your cells and makes the next thought easier, the next negative thought or separation easier. He has been asking all kinds of questions. He is quick and an eager student and thinks further and deeper than most. It has been a joy to work with him. And before anyone knew it, it was the end of an age, and the gods met again to discuss their new creation. Only this time, Abba noticed concern on Michael's face. What is it? He asked, already guessing what would come next. It's Lucifer. He has been struggling lately. He tries to hide it from me, but I know him so well. And just now, we were having a wonderful time with a new anthem we were going over, completely at one with each other. And then, when I left to come here, he seemed bothered. He said to me, "Do you think I could come sometime?" I said I was sure it would be all right with you two. Maybe when we are ready to announce our plans for the new order of beings, he could sit in as we go over it. "Yes, I've been concerned about him also," said Ruach. "I came upon him deep in thought the other day, looking almost dissatisfied. It gave me a chill, and then he noticed. That concerned me most. He hadn't even noticed the energy drop until it reflected off of me. I even wondered if it was time for me to become our presence and give up any form except with you two. I don't think it's gone that far yet," said Abba. "I have noticed as well that his joy is slipping. Perhaps it's time for me to confront him and clearly lay out how he is made, how his thoughts are affecting him, and where they will take him. Perhaps we should wait a while on our new creation and let Luce get his bearings first." "You're right," added Michael. "I agree. Give him some time," ended Ruach. And so Abba found Lucifer and explained kindly and with great love how the thoughts he'd been entertaining were affecting him. Let's join them. "Michael has told me some of this, and I think I understand it," Lucifer responded to Abba. "Sometimes I'm perfectly content and happy, and other times doubts arise." "Doubts about what?" asked Abba gently. "They aren't really doubts, more like feelings of wanting to be more than I am." "Are you dissatisfied with yourself?" "No. I know I am beautiful and smart and have wonderful musical talent. Is something missing?" "Not really. I just want to be like you and Michael and Ruach." Abba smiled. "You are probably more like us than any of our children." "But I can't sit on your councils. I can't create," jumped out of him into the air. "Has it helped to have Michael with you more?" "Oh, yes. At times my heart fairly bursts with the happiness and soars with the music we create. At those times, I am perfectly happy and filled with love." "You are a creator of beautiful music," Abba smiled. "Lately, it's been amazing." Lucifer smiled as if remembering something delightful. "Yes," he said, "that's because Michael has been working with me." "I love who you are and what you do," said Abba. "I think you are perfect just like you are. And I want you to think that and feel that too. I want you to live every day in bliss, not wishing you were more. You are my child, and I don't want you unhappy. As I said, allowing yourself to think dissatisfied thoughts will only bring you more of them and make you feel worse. The only way to stay happy and safe is to stay inside the law of love. That means loving who you are. It's just the way life works." Abba smiled and stood up, opening his arms. Lucifer hugged him. "I know you are right," he said, "and I feel your love. Thank you for coming to talk to me. I do feel better." More time went by, and Lucifer seemed happy in his work and companionship with Michael. The gods had shared with him their final plans about the new order of beings, and they were going to create. He too was thrilled with the idea, caught up in their love. That's the end of chapter 2. See you next time.